Hi, everybody. I'm Maher with Cityview Realty, and I'm here with Ryan from Real Estate to talk about Aura by Caivan and why it's a great investment opportunity. How are you, Ryan?
Good, Maher. Thanks for having me.
I'm excited about the project.
Yes, so are
A
we.
lot of buzz going on.
For sure, we're feeling it.
Yes. So let's dive in. Why specifically this location? Why Aura? Who is it catered to?
That's a great question to kick off with. We've really segmented our buyers into three main categories. The first-time home buyers who say, I want more than just a condo lifestyle or more than just a condo apartment. But the detached homes or the traditional townhomes are a little bit out of reach.
Right.
The second group that we're catering to are the young families or the move-up buyers, and those are the buyers who are looking for functional spaces. They're looking for separation of living rooms with sleeping zones. If they have kids or are planning to have kids, they want a bit more privacy. And they want something that feels like it could grow with them as their families and their needs grow. Third, I would say, are the right sizers, and I know you kind of a West End guy, so the families where kids have moved out, parents are now in the house on their own. They have this giant house in Toronto or Etobicoke, Mississauga, Oakville, and they don't need that much space. They can't keep up with the maintenance anymore. They don't want to, so now they're downsizing, and they're seeking for the right product, but a condo doesn't feel quite right. It's too big of a lifestyle change for them. And then finally, I would say if you're able to tick the boxes and cater and create a product that caters to these end users, now it becomes a really good investment opportunity.
Right.
The reason as to why Aura is simple, it's the waterfront, the master plan, and this ground oriented living in a combination that's hard to find, especially at an approachable price point with our prices here starting in the 500s.
You can't find that these days.
Can't beat that, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, speaking of those buyers, I know a lot of people are probably worried about where the market is currently. Why is right now a right time to buy?
There's a few timing reasons at play here. I would say that one is specific to this release. The grand opening phase here will have about 88 homes. And when a release is limited, the best layouts and the best homes tend to be the first to sell, right? So when you're buying early, you're not just chasing the best price. When you're buying early, you also get the option of buying the best home that fits your needs. The second point from a timing perspective is the broader moment that we're experiencing in our economy and in the market. You've been in real estate for so long. Real estate moves in cycles. There's ups and there's downs. And right now we've been in a period where market sentiment has been cautious, right? Buyers have been cautious and honestly, rightfully so, right? But what I find is that people lose sight of the fact that in a market that is a little bit softer, that's where the real opportunities turn up, right? You're not competing with the same intensity that you saw in the peak market of 2021 or early 2022, when everyone's excited to buy and the sales centers are packed. You tend to do better long term when you buy in these down cycles, and it kind of feels like things are maybe turning around or maybe turning around soon. And that's what makes this a really good buying opportunity. Finally, I would say that this really matters in pre-con is the early phases do often come with the strongest combination of pricing and incentives and flexibility as it compares to later releases or even a release that happens in a more balanced market, because right now it's definitely a buyer's market. It's not a secret. Everybody knows. So I wouldn't say there's like a rush to buy right now. Like if you don't buy right now, you're missing out. This is the bottom. I don't think it's one of those things, but I do feel that if this product fits into your life's plan, this is a really good window to lean in and make that buying decision.
No, makes sense. And if someone asked for an investor, why should this be their investment versus anything else out there right now, what would you tell them?
So we talked about, us catering to the end users and that making it a very good investment opportunity. But I have like a pretty balanced approach to that question. My personal litmus test, my personal test that I ask myself is, if I could see my parents, myself and my wife, or my kids living in that specific home, then that's generally real estate I'd be happy owning.
I'm the same way. If I would have lived there, I can't sell it to my client.
That's right. So if I say yes to any one of these, and if I say yes to multiple of these, that's generally a really good sign. And I think that's generally a better buying decision than just buying something that looks amazing on an Excel spreadsheet, but you don't know anyone that would ever live there. That's my sentiment, and that's why I think this, from an investment perspective, makes a lot of sense.
No, amazing. Thank you. Thanks so much for joining, Ryan.
My
For
pleasure.
those of you listening at home, for pricing incentives, more information, please feel free to reach out to us over at Cityview. We're more than happy to help.